Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Baby Brigade. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. Well, some of y'all might have seen the video that Coop and I did for our little channel last night. We had planned to do the pot pie video, but unfortunately he was only able to find 2 different pot pie brands. So we really wanted to do it on 3 or 4 different pot pie brands. So we're just going to stick a pin in that and do it at a different time when we can find a couple of more different brands of pot pies. So that's why we ended up doing the video we did do. Because then that was completely off the cuff and, and completely unscripted. As most of my stuff is. Off the cuff and in the raw and unscripted. This is a cappuccino, instant cappuccino, as y'all know, because I'm not having a Red Bull today, so I got to have some sort of caffeine, because I don't function well without caffeine, even though I did sleep, but I just need some caffeine. Some of the new stomach medication that I take, that has basically saved me. The medication that Dr. Gibson gave me a couple of weeks, not quite 2 weeks ago, but man, game changer. But it does have this unfortunate thing of making me a little drowsy, so and blurry-eyed, a little blurry-eyed. But it solved my stomach problem, and but I do have to kind of increase my caffeine intake a little bit as a result. Otherwise, I'll end up in the bed sleeping because I had to take that medicine 3 times a day. So for it to be as effective as it needs to be, hold on, y'all. Okay, Maggie wanted out, and there's a lovely pause button on my phone, so I paused the video and came back, and I guess when she comes back I'll pause it and close the door when she comes back. She wanted to go outside and bark. She ain't fooling me. She hit that door and got on. No sooner than her feet hit that back porch, she's barking. What she's barking at, I have no idea, but she loves to go outside and bark. So long as she's not in here running back and forth and barking, I'm cool. Go out and bark, baby. It's okay. Oh, goodness. So we didn't do much of anything this weekend. Well, for Saturday, he's an industrial electrician. I don't know how much y'all know about that. And he's kind of one of the bosses where he works. And so sometimes he gets called to go problem solve. And so that's what they did Saturday. They called him to come problem solve something that needed to be fixed, and it needed to be fixed right then and there, and no one else was apparently available. And so he went and fixed something for them. And he was, while he was gone, I was working on the kitchen trying to, washing dishes is not something a person that works 12 plus hours a day focuses on. So I worked on that. I didn't mind, the things you do for people you care about. But yeah, I worked on the kitchen, and then later he made me some steak. So how's that? So I clean the kitchen, and he cooks the supper. So it works out. It works out very well. And so yeah, that was our. And we watched an old movie. I don't know if y'all, it was from I think it was from 1996. It's called The Long Kiss Goodnight with Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson. And one of my favorites. It's a long-time favorite movie of mine. And he had never seen it, which I found appalling. But anyway, I mean, how did you get? How'd you make it without seeing this movie? I happen to love that movie. And he agreed that Gina Davis was one of the most beautiful women, and she is. And so, yeah, so we watched that, and even though he kind of dozed off toward the end, but that's okay. It had been a long day. That was Saturday, and then last night we just kind of chilled and listened to music and talked and, you know, whatever. But it was a nice weekend. And during the weekend, Johnny got some things delivered to him from his wish list from Trina. We want to thank her. I did not expect, when I put these on his wish list, I put these on his wish list for me to go back and get. Unfortunately, my budget was not going to allow me to do that. But Trina generously did this for him. And I have the boxes here because he actually has the things in his room. And I didn't have the heart to take them from him. But I've set them up. Hold on a minute. Okay, here we go. The neighbor's dogs are still barking, but she's quieted. All right, anyway, so Johnny reads a lot of books. So I thought maybe he might like to have one of those Amazon Fire tablets. And so this is what he got. He got the Fire tablet HD 10 13 generation. Like I said, and then there was a little case that also, and it's a little green case that she got with it to go with it. And this is from Trina. She is from up north in New York. She's a longtime supporter of the channel and a friend. She's made and sent me things before, and I made a sweater for her, and we are so grateful to her for this. This will give Johnny hours and hours of enjoyment reading books, and I'm going to look into getting him the Kindle Unlimited. I have to go and see how much that is, and that might be something that I subscribe to for him, so that he can just download whatever book he wants onto his Kindle and read right there from that. And this is something he can take to his day hab with him and not have to worry about checking out books or anything like that. He can just pull them up on his Kindle and read them. Excuse me, hiccups, I think. But yeah, I'm very happy that he's able to have that. And the generosity is just overwhelming sometimes. I did not expect that to happen. And to be honest, I cried when she emailed me that she had done that. I cried because I didn't think it was going to happen, and Johnny deserves it. He really does. He does a lot for me. He helps me with the dogs. He's an amazing son. He really is. And anyway, y'all know that. Y'all hear me talk about him all the time. And of course, he will actually do videos with me. My oldest son did one video with me in the almost 4 years that I've had the channel. Will has done exactly one video with me. Y'all had to go back into the depths of the channel to find it, but he did do one video with me. I think it was some birthday cards he got one year. I had set up for folks to send Will birthday cards and stuff, and he did a thank you video for that. And that's the best we got, was one video out of Will. And so I wouldn't look for anything like that again for a while. He's not exactly happy with me at the moment, but that's okay. Some tough love situation going on there, but it's okay. He'll be fine. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I love that boy more than my own life. I do. I love both of them, and they're seeing that Mama's just trying to live her best life, and you know, finally finding my partner in life is very full of fun for me, and it's not necessarily very fun for my boys. because I spoiled them rotten, and they can't just, you know, come in the next room and find me on the weekends and say, hey, can you do this, this, and this? No, I'm not here. Ha. You're grown. Do it yourself. There's the washer and dryer right there. There's soap and fabric softener on top. Do it yourself. Oh. You and this dang dumb toy. Is she leaking again? Is that fuzz I seen coming out of her head? I gotta go get her a new lamb chop and throw that one away. She's got a new toy that she likes too, but I've never seen a dog love toys as much as this one. But she likes them to be light colored too. I guess I'm gonna have to stick with the white fur toys because that's what she likes. But they got lamb chops at Petco. They're like $13, but they got them. I'm gonna get you a new lamb chop. I am. That one that still has its ears. Yeah. That one doesn't have ears anymore. She's chewed them off. But she likes to bite it on its squeaky thing. She likes to make it squeak. My sweet, sweet Maggie. My sweet, sweet Maggie. But it's starting to get warm here in Louisiana again. So we're looking forward to that. Not the heat. Because I have to switch to something else caffeinated to drink, right? When it's too hot to drink something hot. What's the weather like in y'all's area? Tell me in the comments what y'all's weather's doing. Do you drink coffee when it's hot outside? Or do you switch to something cold? I don't know. Just turn the air conditioner on full blast and drink it hot drink anyway. That might be a plan. That might be a plan. Yep. I'm sorry I got no crochet to show you. I should start crocheting while I'm over there. I might have to get a little table side, a chair side light, because you know the light in his living room is only the overhead light is a bit too bright, but maybe just a little lamp for next to where I sit. That might be a thing I might have to do. But because I had time where I was just sitting there, I could have been crocheting. I could have been crocheting, but I didn't have enough light. Or I didn't have the right setup light situation. But I'm gonna fix that. I am. But I don't have much else to say to y'all today. I just figured I'd come on and show the Happy Mail that John got and talk a little bit. Maybe I will link the other channel in the description, and y'all can go check out. We only have one short and one little less than a 5-minute video on there right now, but there will be more content soon. It's just at this point we're just kind of doing it when inspiration strikes, and we're not sticking to any sort of schedule or anything like that. We're just kind of very casual with that right now, and so try not to expect too much out of that channel just yet, as we're doing it when we feel like doing it, and you know, that sort of thing. I don't know where that channel's going to go yet. We're just kind of filling it out as we go, because our relationship's still pretty new, and we're filling that out too. But as you can hear in the video, he loves me, which is pretty new, pretty cool, and I'm pretty excited about it. He gave me this fancy flashlight, and of course this morning I couldn't find it. It was in the side pocket of my purse, and I was trying to get outside, and it was still dark. And of course I found it when I got in my van. That's how it goes. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good week. Hopefully I got something for, I did want to, I figured out what I'm going to do for my sister with this purple yarn. This, tonal hues in the purple. I'm going to make her a pillow. One of y'all lovely people suggested making a pillow. And I was like, you know what? Seeing the softness of this yarn, that's the perfect thing to do with this yarn. And so I got to looking on YouTube, as you do, for a tutorial to make a pillow, you know, something that I was thinking like a pillow cover, you know, something that she could take the pillow in and out and wash it as needed, you know. And so I found a tutorial on, I'd never done the waffle stitch before, so I wasn't sure how difficult or how easy it would be. And so I found this little tutorial this morning. Hold on, I'll look and see if I can find the name of it. I watched it all the way through, and I was really, you know, oh, come on. Where was it? The name of her channel is Crazy Cool Crochet. And the tutorial name is Crochet Waffle Stitch Pillow Cover. And so it's not a very long tutorial. It's only less than 15 minutes. And but she's a really good teacher, and she sticks on task. Like that's how I have to learn when I do tutorials. I have to watch one by somebody that's really, you know, on point the whole time. And so so she made it really easy, and I was like, I didn't realize that the waffle stitch would be that easy. So yeah, I'm gonna, and I'll link that tutorial in the description as well, in case y'all want to go check that out. But yeah, I think a pillow in that stitch would be really pretty with that yarn. I think it would be nice textured, you know. You know, because that's what, when I was thinking, I was like, a pillow, but I really wanted to highlight the yarn and the yarn color and everything, and I wanted it to, you know, have some stitch definition and whatnot, and I was like, how can I do that and it still be, you know, something that I'm willing to do? Because we all know I like simple, and I don't like crochet acrobats. So this is a little bit of crochet acrobats, but some that I'm familiar with, the front post, back post stuff, you know. And you couldn't get more easy than the way she explained it. And I enjoyed it so much, watching that tutorial so much. I'm like, yeah, I can totally do that. And so yeah, I'll make her a pillow, and that's what I'll do, and it'll be pretty. And then she can lay her sweet little head on it, or she can just have it as a decoration on her bed, and that'll work. And I'll have to make Mama one too, probably. Yep, I'll probably have to make Mama one too, but I can do that. It's not a problem. I know Mama's favorite colors too. She likes blue and red. Yeah, that me and my mother are a lot alike. So yeah, but now I'm really gonna let y'all go, now that I remembered what I was gonna tell you about the pillow thing. But y'all have a good day. Please remember that I love you, and so does Jesus. And of course, adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue, and Maggie's somewhere in the house. I have no idea. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.